Alright guys, back at it again here. Trying to carry on with this story. There's a long ways to go still, but only thing we do is keep on plugging away. We're getting closer to the end of Act 1, which will bring us to Act 2. Oh, and they kind of went ahead and went forward a little bit and brought us on into the next area. Getting ready to fight one of the next mini-bosses at the end of this little area. Oh, and the webs slow you down, so watch out for that.
Not enough hatred. My hatred is too low.
Well, that kind of just made everything disappear.
Ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress. And
I need more hatred to do that.
created her. I have been chosen.
Oh, we got our first. Oh, whoa! Where'd he come from? Come back here. They always want to chase down treasure golems. They usually drop a lot of loot. Most of it is pretty much junk, but hey, anything's better than nothing, right? Anyway, so Saber just found her a legendary ring. When a legendary pops up on the map for somebody, it doesn't pop up for everybody. It is player dependent, so you may see a legendary pop up on your screen. If so, that is for you and for yourself only. Along with all the items that fall on the ground, they are player dependent. Also, just because I get something doesn't mean that the other players that are playing with me get the same thing. Saber actually just got a legendary ring. I would get her to throw it down to where we could all see what she got, but if you look right here, she pretty much got the same thing as this navel ring over here to the right. So there ain't really no sense in trying to get her to pull it out and let everybody see it.
Mistress has accepted me. Come close.
And here we go. And here's the end of this little area here. We're getting to the door. Get ready to go in and fight the next little mini boss. So everybody hold your breath.
She's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No. It's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming. Spider Queen?
And here it is, Queen Arena, or however you want to say her name. And of course, with Dee's little overpowered weapon there, kind of one-hitted her. Remember, guys, it's not going to be that easy for y'all starting off.
This horrible place.
The weapon he has right there, what it is, it has a great chance of getting a major critical hit on people. It's not the same for everyone, but whenever he does get a critical hit, it does major damage. In essence, normally it would take a lot longer to kill the mini boss, but thankfully it went a little bit quicker than normal. Ooh, just what I needed was a mojo. Now this thing here, as you can tell, it has a big old X on it. That means it's not for this character. Actually, when it comes to weapons and things, most things don't count for this character. The only thing that you're going to find for the Demon Hunter is going to be bows, crossbows, and quivers. You may be able to use a shield with the Demon Hunter, but for the most part, shields ain't going to really help you. They do kind of help out blocking some damage and things. Oh, you can. I had one on earlier. But like I was saying, you can actually use some shields with the Demon Hunter. Kind of helps block with damage and things like that. But most of the time, it's not really going to help out your damage inflicting upon the monsters and things. So I wouldn't suggest it unless you're just having a really hard time on trying to keep from taking a lot of damage.
Paranoia. But now they cannot even ward away goatmen and wild beasts. A tragedy, really.
My hatred is too low.
Oh, we have a walling elite. Ow. Yeah, watch out for them wallers. They will wall you in, then you can't really back up, can't move away.
Hatred to do that.
Out of hatred again. And of course, the Cyber wants to come in and steal my thunder. Anyway, so we're now going to go down the Cave of the Moon clan. This isn't a requirement. It's more just if you want to go down and get a little more XP from killing more monsters. There's actually some books down here as well. Another challenge along the way is trying to acquire each book. There's multiple books in a list if you look in your challenges of books to find. Down here there is actually 3 books, but you can't get all 3 books in one playthrough. You actually find 2 books in one playthrough. The next playthrough you can actually come back in and get the 3rd book, which will complete all of the books for this area that you need for your challenge. And whenever I find it, I will show you what to look for when you're looking for the books. Now I have all the challenges done for the books and things, so I'm not really that worried about the books. But like I was saying before, the books really do help out because they help out with experience. And here we go right here, this satchel right here. And this is where you'll find the books. As you can see, that was part 1. There's, like I said, there's 3 parts to this. You'll find 1 here in this level. You'll find another one in level 2 of this area. And then for the 3rd book, you will actually have to come back through on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th playthrough. When I'm talking about playthroughs, you'll see as we keep going, you have the first playthrough, which is normal, which you have to start off on. Once you complete normal, you can actually go to Nightmare, which is the 2nd playthrough. And then from there, you go to Hell mode. And then from there, you'll go to Inferno. As Disciple just reminded me, to get into Hell mode, you actually have to complete the 2nd playthrough, the Nightmare mode, and you have to be level 50 to get into Hell mode. And then once you get into Hell mode and trying to get on to Inferno, you actually have to be level 60 before you can get into Inferno. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Don't just try to rush through all these. You have to actually level up and get some levels going to make it to some of the other playthroughs. So don't just dismiss everything. Try to kill as much as you can as you go along. Besides, the more you level up, the easier it is to kill things. Because whenever you start going through this playthrough as well, you'll notice that the weapons and gear you find have levels on them for the different areas of what you'll find. Ouch. And if you're not leveling up fast enough, you'll start finding a lot of gear that you can't use because you're not high enough levels. So take your time going through, kill as much as you can. It only helps out. Like I was saying, there's nothing special about that area. It's just more of an area to go in and get some XP and things. Ouch, and had a welcoming committee as soon as we come out of the door. Ooh, attack speed. When you find those frenzy shrines, they kind of give you a little bit faster attack speed. So you can tell I'm shooting a lot faster right now. But they also boost your damage. If you look over here, the bottom left, that 116, that's pretty much the damage that I'm inflicting with each hit. It may be a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but that's the kind of average damage you pretty much do with each hit. So when you have the Frenzy Shrine, the attack speed actually kind of boosts your damage as well. So always hit all the shrines, they help out. Some shrines kind of help out with protection, some are for magic find, which kind of helps find better gear.
Not enough hatred.
I have some blues over here, guys, if y'all want to come help. Oh, they put me in jail. Let me out of here. I didn't do it. It was one armed man. All that for a blue bow. Found a treasure goblin. As you can see, the helmet and stuff that I have, it actually is better damage-wise, but when you compare, I have a lot of bonus XP with the helmet that you get for paying $5 for. So I don't want to give that up just yet. Here in a little bit, I'll be able to make a helmet that is socketed, which I can put a ruby in to get a little bit of bonus XP as well. I almost forgot about upgrading that, or going to that. But also right now, what we're kind of looking for is there's going to be a stagecoach looking thing. If they find it before me, I will still go by and show y'all what it looks like. But I know it's not going to be in this area that I'm sitting here looking at right now. It's going to be further up the map. But I'm just trying to run through to find anything to kill, just for the, XP to help level myself up. Okay, and this is the little caravan I was talking about. You see the staff on the side? That's kind of what we're looking for. They're not over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and there's Saber right there. There's gonna be a couple of bad guys coming out, but that's what we're kind of looking for, to where we can move on from here. And then I'll carry on, just kind of opening up the map, looking around, trying to find things to kill. Oh. And as you can tell, I pretty much opened up most of the map. Even the areas that I haven't, you can kind of see that are kind of a little bit grayish color instead of completely black. That means that Saber and Disciple have already been through that area. So I'm not going to worry about trying to go back through there, because I'm not really going to find any enemies to kill to help level up. So it'd be just kind of a waste of time at this time. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I'm glad Saber brought up. Also, you can always go back and look at your map anytime if other teammates have gone through an area. They may have killed everything, but you can actually still get legendary even though you're not with them. And the best way to find, if you look at a map here like this, if there's a legendary on the map, there'd be a star right where that legendary is. So you can always go back and get that legendary. And also, just because legendary doesn't always mean that it's better. Legendary is pretty much, they have a lot more stats than something that isn't legendary. Like, say for instance right here, if you look at my quiver over here to the right, you see how it has like multiple different attributes to the quiver, versus looking at, okay, well actually I'll take one of these for instance. Okay, if you sit there and take this blue here, if you look over here on this left where the blue belt is, You see it has 2 extra little attributes. When looking at the legendary on the right, you see it has 6. Now, like I said, it doesn't always mean just because legendary that it will be better, but it has a better chance of being a lot better just simply because of the extra attributes that it has to it. Oh, got some blues. Wrong button. I'm out of hatred. Ouch. I'm out of hatred, I'm out of discipline, so I can't vault away. Can't shoot them really fast.
My strength is back.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay.
The book is actually like right here. Oh, where'd you go, Saber? I'm actually getting pretty close too, and we're actually getting about to that time. So we'll go ahead and just go ahead and take a break from here. Come back next episode, come back in, try to carry on again. Until then, like I said, guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed it, just let me know. Share with your friends. Until then,